Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super exciting one because I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Revolution Festive Allure collection. I'm going to assume that this is their Christmas collection because Festive's in the name and Allure is normally the name that they use for their Christmas collections. And I did pick up the majority of the collection. I got the highlighter, the eyeshadow palette, one of the liquid liners, and also one of the lip glosses. There are more shades of the liquid liner and there's one other shade in the lip gloss. And there's also two items I didn't pick up. One is a body mist, I'm not going to use that, and the other one is the face and body glow. And I don't use glowy stuff all the time. I've just got the Bright Lights Revolution primer illuminator product and I've been loving that, so I didn't think I needed to pick up another glowy product. So if you'd like to see my review on the Festive Allure collection, then please keep watching. Okay, firstly we are going to add some highlight to the skin because I'm looking at very flat at the moment. So this is just called the Festive Allure highlighter. It's in very different packaging to what their Christmas stuff has been in the past couple of years, and this is what the highlighter looks like. It does look like it has bronzy gold sort of undertone, so I'm really intrigued to know what this is going to look like on me. This is £4.99 and it's absolutely massive. It's quite powdery, but let's see what it looks like on the skin. Oh, okay, so this is what the highlighter looks like on me. It is much more blinding and icy on my skin than I thought it was going to be. I definitely thought it was going to have more of that like bronzy sort of undertone, but there's no cast on my cheek and it's beautiful. I honestly think this is like the best Christmas highlighter they've done so far. I feel like with the previous year's ones, their formulas have just been a bit too hard and not as beautiful as this, and this is only £4.99. Wow, I'm actually super impressed. The formula just looks so smooth and metallic and blinding on my skin. Like, I'm actually obsessed with that. I can't believe how cheap it is as well. Like, this is such a beautiful highlighter. I love it. Okay, next we're going to move on to the eyeshadow palette. So this is just the Festive Allure colour palette. This is what the packaging looks like. It has like iridescent reflect bits, like marbly bits in it, and this is interesting because for the first time in I just dropped the plastic sheet. For the first time in absolutely ages, Revolution have done a dupe, which I was really shocked about. I wasn't expecting it at all. I believe they're duping the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. There's also a huge mirror in here. And yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, sorry, they haven't done this in literally ages. And now they've brought us a Huda Beauty dupe. And this is £12. The Huda one is obviously near on 60 quid, so there is quite a price difference. I'm not going to be comparing them today, but I will show you quickly what they look like side by side. I have brought it with me, and if you want me to do a separate dupes video comparing them both, I believe Luce has already done that, so if you want to see it like right now, go ahead and watch her video. But if you want to see me compare them side by side, definitely let me know and I can do that for you. Okay, so these are the two palettes side by side. Obviously paused to have a little bit more of a longer look. But yeah, I was like, sorry? The only like noticeable difference at the moment is that Huda Beauty's got 18 shades and the Revolution has got 20. So you actually get 2 more shades in this one. Anyhoozle, that is what the Revolution and Huda palettes look like side by side. I'm now going to do a look with just the Revolution one. But firstly, I'll put the swatches up on screen for you. Okay, I've just primed my eyes. I used the Revolution Super Base Primer. I think I'll play it safe and start off with Sublime, which is this one here. It's not the deepest, it's that one. I'm just going to coat my brush in that and I'm going to add it to my outer corner. Okay, and then to blend that out, I'm going to take this shade here next to it, which is called Romantic. And what I'm going to do with this shade is I'm just going to blend it at the top and bring it to the front of my lid. Shadows are so pigmented, like, can you see that? Next, I'm going to take Smoke, which is this one down here, and I'm going to just start buffing out that top shade here. And then to blend out the top shade again, I'm going to use the shade Enchanted, which is this like really pale pink. But I am going to use it on a more fluffy brush just to blend out the top edges, literally straight away, just like that. And for a little bit more added depth, I'm just going to take Desire, which is this one here, just on like the same brush that I first used. And I'm just going to add a little bit of that to the outer corner. Okay, so these are some of the shimmers in the palette. Formula of them is interesting. This is my favourite one. This is the shade Lust. It has that more actual like shimmery formula, whereas these three here, they annoyingly they do have that more putty texture because they are that marbly sort of shade. These are some more shimmers. Like they do look nice. I'm basically just swatching all the shimmers for you at this point, but that's that Luster one again. I was just seeing how it compared to these ones. These are the more like flatter shimmers, I'd say, and the ones that I would most likely reach for. I'm going to go in with this shade here, I think, just because it has like a bit more of a fun reflect. That Divine shade does also look beautiful. I'm just going to pop this on with my finger. That is super, super pretty. It works both with your finger and a brush, but I think the brush is adding just a little bit more colour to it. Do you know what I mean? It was quite sparse with my finger. And then to blend that out, I'm going to take a little bit of Divine, which is the other shimmer that I really liked. I think I'm going to keep the look quite dark, and I'm going to go in with the shade Desire, which is this one, on my lower lash line. And then for my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take the shade Grunge, which is this one here. Okay, this is my completed look here. It took a bit more of like a deeper turn than I thought I was going to do, but I love the blue reflect in the shimmer. I feel like it just makes a little bit of difference. Now, I do also have this from the collection. They do seem to launch these with every sort of Christmas collection. So the one I got is Halo White. They also have Rose Gold, Lilac Luster and Silver Flash. So they just look like this with a rose gold lid and then a like brush tip kind of applicator. So this is what the Halo White shade looks like. I honestly don't know what to do with this. I could add a little bit in my inner corner though. Just added a little bit in the inner corner and brow bone just to make that shimmer sort of pop a bit more, but I mean it was already blinding as it is. Okay, so this is the completed look with the eyeshadow palette and the eyeliner. I kind of just went with this like half cut crease sort of line. It probably looks a little bit messy. I haven't done it honestly in ages, but I kind of like it. It's a bit different. I do always do like the same sort of typical look, so it's nice to do something different every once in a while. I do feel like I need to make the line a little bit more obvious on this side because this one's like super blinding. There you go, that's a bit better. So hopefully now they are kind of matching a little bit more. So this is the completed eye look. I'm just going to hop off camera, put on my mascara and some lip liner, and then we can test out the lip gloss. Okay, so I'm back. For my mascara, I used the Benefit Fan Fest. I have been absolutely loving this since I first tried it. In my full face first impressions, like it is honestly so good. And then for my lip liner, I did line the majority of my lips, just left the centre bare. I used the Chauffeur Nude Crayon Lip Liner from the Lip Shape kit. It's the one that has the setter on it, like the Refi dupe. I also tried this in my full face first impressions, but I just wanted a nude liner to have on underneath the gloss. So this is the Festive Allure Ceramide Shimmer Lip Swirl in the shade Glitz Nude. This is what it looks like. I really hope you can see the shimmer particles in this gloss. It honestly is so pretty. They also have this in a red shade, which is obviously a bit more festive, but I don't think red lipstick would have gone with this purpley look. I didn't even show you up close. Here's what it looks like. Let me know what you think. So this is what the gloss wand looks like. Doesn't have a scent. Okay, so this is what the gloss looks like. I don't know if it's as shimmery as I wanted it to be. Like, I almost wanted it to be overly shimmery, just to go with the whole like glowy sort of theme for the collection. But for me, it kind of just goes on like a normal gloss. I've just swatched it here. Can you see the shimmer in it? See, I can there. Is it the lip liner underneath that's messing with me? I'm not really too sure, but on the lips, it's just not translating the shimmer that I wanted it to. Saying that, you know, it is still a stunning gloss, just not as shimmery as I wanted it to be. This costs £5.99. Don't forget you can use Lucy's discount code across the Revolution website just to get some more money off. Okay, so this is my completed look with the new Revolution Festive Allure collection. Definitely let me know down below what you think, and also what you think of the collection. I honestly think my favourite thing from the collection is this highlighter. Like, it's a £5, it's huge, and it's beautiful and blinding. Like, I love this so much. Next, I want to talk about the eyeshadow palette. So I love the packaging. The price is a little bit spendy for Revolution, but obviously don't forget about Lucy's code. The colour story of this obviously is duping Huda Beauty Rose Quartz. I think it's great that we have another affordable option for the Huda Beauty palette. I actually cannot wait to test this side by side with Huda, and fingers crossed this is a really nice dupe. I also think it's just a tiny little bit random for them to dupe the Huda Rose Quartz palette like now. I think the Rose Quartz come out a couple of years ago, but saying that, it is a very pretty palette and I don't blame them for duping it. They even did the like weird gel sort of shade. I can't wait to actually feel that, and do you know what, actually let's do it now. So this is what it looks like. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of those sort of gel ones in the Huda palettes anyway, just because my eyes crease really badly. But I think they've done a nice job at the colour story. I just don't enjoy the putty shades in this palette. The other shimmers I use, like Divine, Luster, Grunge, like they're the more flatter ones and they worked amazingly. But without even putting the putty shimmers on my lid, I just know that I wouldn't enjoy them. They're just too slippy slidey, and they're not pigmented like blinding wise. They're more of like a glow, and personally I'm just not a massive fan of the putty ones. I just would prefer a normal sort of shimmer. The eyeliner was really nice. The brush tip applicator is really precise and it helped me create this line without creating too much of a mess, and the lip gloss is really nice. I just wished it was a little bit more shimmery on the lips. Okay, so that was my review on the new Revolution Festive Allure collection. I do also have a new in Revolution video coming this week as well, where I test a bunch of like Revolution Pro stuff, some new Revolution items. So get excited for that. If you did enjoy this video though, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Comment down below what you think of this collection, and of course if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.